I'm Emily Trust. Welcome back. You're back for day 3. Fabulous. Thank you so much. So, how are you getting on with the origami challenge? Day 1 was doing the book fold, and day 2 was the blitz base, which is this one that created the square. So if you've not watched those, feel free, go back, start at the beginning. They're only short little clips, so there's not too much to catch up on. And today we are on day 3. So I have a new piece of paper. Never thought I would be so excited to find a new piece of paper. Look at this one though, it's a bit different today because it's not plain on the back, it's different patterns on both sides. So see how I get on with this. The origami that I'm doing is based on square paper, and in session 1, if you haven't caught up with that, we talked about how you can just take a normal piece of paper and make it square. So that's all good. We also are not going to be using any tools. There's not going to be any scissors, no glue, no metal rods, but there are some offshoots of origami, which seriously, they do some amazing stuff. So if you've not seen it, then, you know, go and have a look at that as well. I'm not suggesting it's what we can do straight away, but who knows, by the end of the 30 days, perhaps we'll be making all sorts of stuff together. That, if you do want to look it up, is called kirigami. Which is to cut paper in the same way that ori is to fold gram paper in Japanese. Kirigami is to cut with scissors. So I guess, you know, what we're asking ourselves during this 30-day challenge is, should we ever place some limits on creativity? And hopefully not is the answer. So today we're doing the cabinet fold, or some people call it the cabinet base. And what we're trying to do is to fold the paper so that it resembles 2 swinging cabinet doors. That's what we're trying to do. Obviously do a beautiful job of it, but this is where the name comes from. So what we have to do to start with is to make a book fold. So that's what we did on day 1. So we take each of the corners out to the edges, so making sure that they're perfectly lined up and using the colour of the paper if we have it to do so, then holding it and pushing it down, then pushing it out one way and then out the other way. It's because that way, I'm assuming it's because we don't have so much room for error with slippage. Now we use this book fold crease as a guide. Then if you can see, we unfold it and there's a crease in it. So then what we need to do is to bring the bottom edge of our paper towards this center fold. So I'm just folding it into the actual crease because I can feel this paper isn't actually that clear, but what you can see is that the paper patterns match up. If I just hold that up for you, can you see there's this and this parts of the paper match? So that's a really good guide. So let's fold that up, and again, same way, hold it in the middle and then out to one side and out to the next, and then rotate the paper one way and then the next, and again fold it into that crease that we made earlier, hold it at the middle, out and out. Now I'm not sure I've done a great job of that, because can you see there is, hopefully you can see if I just tune that in, there's like a slight difference in how the lines match up there. It's only really tiny, but I guess time will tell as to whether that is going to make a difference or not. And so what we've done, we've created now the cabinet fold. Now the cabinet fold is used in a couple of the ones, including the heart pendant, which I'm really looking forward to making. That's like different hearts around, and then it's also used in the chrysanthemum as well, which I think that is going to be our final challenge of the 30 day before we start going off and doing some of the more complicated things. It's certainly the final one in this book. So thank you for joining me. Keep practicing, practice hard. Hopefully you can do a better job than me, and your lines, actually it's not that bad, but you can see here they're not too straight. So good luck.